第49集，磁铁转起来。哎呀
Look out, Meng Meng. What's happening?
哎呀，指南针怎么会把我转晕呢？物理学可以解释我为什么会晕吗，克里斯博士？
No, physics can't, but I can. It's because you were spinning around. It was you that made yourself dizzy, not the compass.
哦，对，哎呀，我在试着追随指南针的脚步。
Oh, I see. And did you make it dance? Did you play the dancing magnet game?
我有，就跟你教给我们的游戏一样。
So you remembered. Good. Kids, did you play the magnetic dancing game as well? Were you able to make your magnet dance without making it snap together?
有啊，磁铁跳的舞真的挺好玩的。我试着找出其中的规律，但是我觉得我好像光顾着玩了。
That's okay. Play is very good. If you're not having fun, then you probably won't be learning. By playing, you probably became familiar with the rules already. The magnetic rule is this. First spin, then pull.
先转圈，再拉过来。这的确跟我玩的磁铁游戏时看到的一样。不过磁铁为什么这么跳舞呢，克里斯博士？
A very good question, Meng Meng. Good scientists dig deeper beyond the facts to try to understand the physics of the world. The rule about magnets is all about the magnetic arrow.
这跟箭头有关吗？是你说的指南针的箭头吗？
Yes. And do you know why we use this arrow to draw a compass? It's because the arrow refers to the rules of magnets.
哦，好的。磁力箭头由南极指向北极，也就是说，规律是有关箭头的方向。
That's right. Let me tell you how scientists figured out this rule. In physics, we draw things that we can't see, like the magnetic arrow. And to learn how the arrow will point to make the rules, we draw another set of lines. They're called field lines.
场力线，什么场？是像农民伯伯的农场那样吗？
Field has many meanings, doesn't it? In physics, a field is the space around an object where an invisible force acts. It's hard to imagine, so we draw pictures. Children, would you like to come and see? Great. Hi, children. Do you still remember the secret arrow in every magnet?
我记得克里斯博士，像我的指南针一样，它是个磁铁箭头。
Very good. And do you remember the name of the tail and the tip of the magnetic arrow?
北极和南极，你知道我的记性很好的，克里斯博士。
I can see that. So, here we have our magnets as before. Red is the South Pole, and black is the North Pole. The magnet arrow points from the South Pole to the North Pole. So let me draw that for you.
哇，你画的真不错呀，克里斯博士。
Oh, thanks, Meng Meng. Now, look at this. I'm going to put the arrow facing this way. And I'm going to bring this magnet pointing the same direction close to the original magnet. what do you think will happen?
我不太确定，它离大磁铁太远了。
Well, when I bring it close, it will turn like this.
它现在正指着相反的方向，你怎么知道的呢？
You don't believe me? Watch.
你说对了，克里斯博士，你是怎么猜到的？
Well, let me test you with this, Meng Meng. What will happen if I turn this magnet around and bring it close?
它会指向相反的方向。
I think you're right.
哇，是魔法！
I'm not a wizard. I'm a physicist.
那如果我成为一名物理学家，我也能看到这个隐形场吗？
That's right. When you study physics, you learn to see all the things that you can't notice with your senses alone. Would you also like to have these powers? Hi, children. I want to show you the invisible field lines of a magnet.
它会给我们展示出磁铁的舞蹈吗？
Yes. Here, on the whiteboard, I've drawn a big magnet.
红色的是南极，黑色的是北极，对吗？
Very clever. And we can tell because we have a magnetic arrow here. And the magnetic arrow always goes from south to north. Now, if we put a little magnet over here, what will happen to it?
在我们的实验中，它指向了相反的方向，所以我猜这个小磁铁会指向相反的方向。
Very clever. You are correct.
这是因为隐形场吗？
That's right. Let me draw it for you. The field lines always come out of the North Pole and loop around and into the South Pole.
哇，画得太漂亮了！
Thank you, Meng Meng.
可这又代表了什么呢？
Good question. First, let me make sure that we know which direction the lines are pointing. I'll put extra arrows to remind us that the lines come out of the North Pole and loop into the South Pole. Now, the rule is, wherever the magnet is, the magnet arrow wants to be pointing with the lines. Let me show you some examples. Here, 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 and here. What do you think about that?
哇，太神奇了！
I agree. And here's something else the field lines can tell us. When they are close together, the force is very strong. And when they are far apart, the force is weak. Do you know where the force is strong?
让我来看看，在线与线距离较近的地方。在磁极附近。
Right. When the magnet is close to the pole.
啪！
Yes. So now, do you think you understand the magnetic force?
我觉得我需要再多练习练习。
Good idea.
亲子游戏。
Hi, children. Today we learn the rule of magnets. They dance along the invisible field lines. We drew these lines on the board. Now I want you to practice this at home. For this, you need your 2 magnets, some tape, and some paper. I've already taped 1 magnet down to the page. And I want you to draw the invisible field lines around this magnet. Now, you test if you drew them correctly using your other magnet. Drop the magnet and see if it dances along the field lines. Sometimes, if it gets really close, the field lines are close together and snap. Now, test all of your field lines and then show your friends that you know the invisible magnetic force. Bye!